Hello, Neal O'Neill for Pursuit Performance Training. We wanted to talk today about referred pain. Now, referred pain is when you experience a pain on your body wall somewhere, shoulder pain, neck pain, chest wall pain, back pain, and that pain is actually not where you can press on it per se. You'll say, well, it's sore there, but that's not really the source. So organs typically are the source of referred pain. Now, organs can also include things like capsules, like your shoulder capsule can give you shoulder pain. Now, a lot of people say, well, my shoulder pain's here, my shoulder pain's there, but it'll actually be that capsule. So that capsule is an organ, so to speak, because it produces fluid. Anything that produces fluid is an organ. For example, so let's use that shoulder capsule. The shoulder capsule itself goes all the way around the shoulder, the glenohumeral joint here, but it will give you either pain in your shoulder here or pain in the anterior shoulder there. And so you'll definitely want to poke anywhere that shoulder capsule is, and especially in the back here. So your glenohumeral joint is your humerus here, and the ball goes into the socket there. So if you can get your fingers on that. Now, another place that people will get referred pain is, certainly everyone understands that heart attack, a lot of people start getting left jaw and shoulder pain. The reason for that is that the pericardium, the sac around the heart, is actually a derivative of your diaphragm. And the diaphragm comes originally from C3, 4, and 5. So anything in here, people will have a referred pain with that. That's why that pain pattern is well known. Now, the other aspect of that could be gallbladder pain. A lot of people will get pain in their mid-back, in between their scapula, but on the right side. So that right side, somewhere right in here, that can be a gallbladder pain, and that will be a real sharp, like dull ache throb or a sharp pain, but it doesn't change particularly with motion. Now, of course, if you push the gallbladder, it'll cause the pain. Spleen pain, similar thing. A lot of people will come in and complain, I've got this pain in my ribs here, it's somewhere. Again, same thing, they'll want to point to this pain here, and they won't be able to find it. But the spleen is up right at the top of the, back by the diaphragm, underneath the rib cage there. And so that's where you would find that. So when we're looking for sources of referred pain, you have to take into account structures that might cause it. So anything along the diaphragm can either cause neck shoulder pain, okay, and either side or both sides, or it will cause interscapular pain, pain between your shoulder blades. And especially when people go, I get sore and stiff and achy there, it may be the diaphragm itself, or it may be a structure that hangs from that, such as the ascending colon and what we call the Hepatocholic Ligament, the liver, okay, the Splenochocholic Ligament, right, which is of course your descending colon hanging from your left diaphragm, or the spleen, or the stomach, or the esophagus, or the aorta as it comes through right at the spine, or the inferior vena cava as it pierces through just on the right behind the liver. So there's a lot of structures in here especially, but even low back pain, the pelvic organs themselves. And people say, well, I have tailbone pain or real low back pain clear down in my sacrum. The pelvic organs, whether that's the prostate or uterus or cervix, bladder. Bladder tends to shoot a little more farther forward, but it can also give low back pain. So that's one of those things that when you're having pain and you're trying to find the source, you have to take into account lots of structures, especially when that you just can't quite get the pain, and you say, I kind of keep pushing on this pain. I keep trying to put a ball there, or put my finger there, rub on it, and it just doesn't change it. You have to think about what might be referring the pain there.